Hi everyone. This is going to be a short look at web accessibility. I'm going to do this short video and talk you through the form, and then I'm going to do a short video where I'm reviewing the form myself. So in this one, you want to go to the Web Accessibility website that's linked on our Angel course, and when you get here, I encourage you to browse around this site. When you're here, you're going to see that the form that we're going to use is a distilled down version of the Web Accessibility checklist that's available on this site. If you are interested in doing a really comprehensive review, you could go ahead and download this and work through this. It does require some technical knowledge, but if you're interested in learning that level of technical knowledge about web accessibility, please talk with me and I'll arrange to have you have the opportunity to learn that sort of thing. So here's our web accessibility checklist, and this is linked on our course site. So this one is focused on Angel because Angel overall is a pretty accessible system for people. So a lot of these things you can look at without actually really doing very much technical things yourself. So you've got things like text formatting, so text has a strong contrast against the page background. So for instance, you don't have yellow text on a yellow background, or you don't have yellow text on a light pink background, or something that's very hard to read. And you can just use your common sense with looking at that. Second is page headings. Use heading tags. So heading tags are a way of making your text bigger and bolder without just using the bold command and the increased text size. And that also helps with the structure of the page. Hyperlinks should be clearly identified and labeled. So you want to say things like, click on this link to visit the yahoo.com website, rather than saying in your text to visit Yahoo and then say click here and make that the link. So you want to have very descriptive links. And this is because when people use screen readers, they don't want a page full of click here, click here, click here, click here. They want to know what they're clicking on. All images should contain an alternate tag, and I'll show you how to do that when I go through and do this. But that's basically a short couple word description of what the image is. If you've got large things like a graph or some sort of visual display, you want to use a long description tag on that, and so you can go ahead and do that using Angel. As far as videos and Flash, you need to describe what's in a video. So, so when you have a video coming up, you want to say, this following video will discuss X, Y, and Z. Then additionally, videos should contain closed captioning or some sort of narration script. And so a lot of times you can find this if you're using a video online that you've gotten from somewhere else. YouTube is now automatically generating captions, though it doesn't do it quite good enough yet to use really well. But the trick here is that you want to have a pretty good approximation of what's in the video. So if you can't do that, I'm getting on to the next one here. If you can't get something that's an exact closed caption, then you need to have some other accessible alternative. So other resources from other websites or pages in a book or something like that. As far as documents, you need to use PDF files if you can't use the original format. So, so contrary to what most of us do with web design, you do want to try to use Word documents in your course if possible. Those are much more accessible and easier to use for people with impairments than other documents are. And PDFs definitely if you can't use that. When you use PDF files, you want to make sure that they're optical character recognized, or OCR'd, and that means that just makes your text so that it can be read by a screen reader. Again, files need a high contrast of text. That's like the first one that we talked about. And the other thing is MS Word files use proper heading tags rather than regular text that's been bolded. And I'll show you how to do that in the next one as well.